Well, I'm a former student athlete. I played football at Bowling Green State University in Ohio, and had an opportunity to work at Kent State University, which is in the same conference, and worked there for a while in the mid-'80s, mid-'90s, and then ended up working at University of Maryland, and then from there worked at Michigan State University.
I think that's where I've seen you before. You know, because I covered Maryland for 15 years, something like that. Yeah, I know the face.
Went back to Michigan State, back to the Midwest, and then came back down here at University of Maryland in 2004. In the last 6 years worked there, and then October 1st was named the athletic director at Bowie State University.
Oh, great. That sounds great. Fantastic. So what do you think the athletic director should be doing? Should he be down on the field, you know, helping coach these different teams?
No.
You know, whether it's bowling or whether it's basketball or
No,
what?
I think the athletic director should direct the athletic department. The coaching should be left to coaches. You should be able to have enough wherewithal to hire good coaches so they can coach, and I need to administer, and I need to go out and fundraise so my coaches.
Well, you need to tell Snyder that for Redskins.
Well, I don't see him on the field, but I mean, he does what he's got a lot of money, so he can do whatever he wants to do.
So he helps coach.
That's what I hear sometimes.
That's basically it. Now, athletic director, tell us some of the things that you feel that we should be, as far as Bowie State is concerned, is going to make some changes.
Well, one thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our student athletes have the resources to be successful.
When you say resources, what are you talking about? Money?
I'm talking about money. I'm talking about facilities. I'm talking about support systems. So we're talking about academically. We want our student athletes to be successful in the classroom as well as on the field. Facility-wise, we just got the turf field.
Yeah,
so
the turf. Hey, I've been pushing that with Delegate from Vaughn. I had him on the show, and I said, "You guys, you just got in office. Here's something you can do. Is get lights for the field." And I think one of the ladies in start of Student Affairs that was on here.
Yes.
I talked to her about that. You know.
Yes, we're looking to do that too.
Yeah,
and so
get the lights there. That's very important.
Stadium upgrade. Want to upgrade our gyms where our basketball teams play and our volleyball teams. So, in softball, just upgrading the facilities and fundraising just so that we have enough money to run an athletic department. In this type of economy, money talks. And so we want to go out there and raise money for our student athletes and for our coaches to be able to operate at the highest level.
That sounds good. Okay, we're going to get into this trophy stuff. You know, first thing I asked him, I said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "Oh, we won." Nonchalantly, he said, "Oh, we just won the championship. We were on a trophy out there in Ohio." Tell us about it.
Well, we were in the Fresh Coast Classic men's basketball tournament out in Milwaukee. Just got back yesterday morning, matter of fact. Still tired from that trip.
Still tired from the trip.
Yeah, it's cold out there. But we had a chance to play Johnson C. Smith in the first game, and then in the championship game, we played Clark Atlanta University and ended up winning. And so we're the Fresh Coast Classic champions, and now we're coming home as the defending champions. And so we're looking forward and going back out there next year to Milwaukee and defend the championship and hopefully win another one. And the reason I don't have the trophy, since you said a little joke earlier, is that we let the trophy stay with the team, and so the guys wanted to bring it home on their plane, and I flew back before them, and so our team has a trophy, and they're enjoying that trophy because they really earned it.
Right. That's great. Now, that was a two-day tournament.
Two-day tournament out there, yes.
And who did you win?
The championship game was against Clark Atlanta University. So they were ranked number 17 at the time in the country, and so that was a big win for us.
Right?
And so we're proud of that, and we're getting geared up for a CIAA. And so, we want all the people in the state of Maryland to come down to Charlotte and support us at the CIAA conference.
Down to Charlotte, North Carolina, huh? And the CIAA conference, when will that be?
That'll be the end of February, beginning of March. So I believe the tournament starts February 28th.
Yeah, who's favored there?
Right now, I'm not sure. We're picked second in the Northern Division. I think we'll see a little bit down the road. I think Winston-Salem has a very good team, and so we'll see. I think that we have a good shot at it, and I expect us to win it. Men and women too.
Right. And you inherited a championship, was it bowling team?
Yes, sir.
I mean, they are really tough, boy.
And right now they're in first place in the CIAA Northern Division right now, and so they're doing
they
doing
have
well.
a national reputation.
Yes, we have a very good bowling team. And I'm looking forward to us repeating as CIAA champs.
Fantastic. Well, what about the football program?
Football program finished up very well this year. We were 6-1 in the conference. Although we didn't win the Northern Division, we came in second. We tied with Virginia State, but in the tiebreaker they beat us head-to-head. But that 6-1 record is one of the best records in the conference that we've had in the last 15 years.
That's
so we're looking to build on that success.
Yeah. Very, very good. Okay, what about the young ladies? They now, what is it? Volleyball, isn't it?
Volleyball.
Hey.
Volleyball, we're very young. We didn't finish up the way that our team wanted to or our coaches wanted to, but we're looking to the future on that and building on that team. It's very young. We think that we have a lot of talent, and we expect to be a lot better next year in volleyball. And then as far as track, we have a very good cross-country team. They finished second in the Northern Division, and right now we're gearing up for indoor track season, and we're looking to compete very hard against St. Aug and Winston-Salem State, which are two of our rivals in track.
Yeah. Tell me this. Well, what new sport do you think you're going to introduce to Bowie State?
You know what? If I had my chance to introduce a new sport, if I had enough money to do it, I would do soccer. You know, just because of the turf field and the soccer in this area, Maryland, Northern Virginia area is very strong on the East Coast. And coming from a program that I just came from, University of Maryland, which has a strong soccer tradition, I've kind of bought into you know, the proliferation of soccer in this area.
Well, how would you, the funding for that, would you get through the alumni, or would you all work through the community? Just how do you want to start that?
If I were to do that, I would work through alumni. I would work through various news sources, grants, anything that could give us funding for soccer.
Sponsor.
Yeah,
that's
definitely
what I was thinking
in
terms of the alumni, and possibly you get some of the money too from the state. You know, get a couple of those congressmen, delegates to work to get some. And a lot of people are sensitive to Bowie State, and we all feel that we don't get the money that we should get, or that other state schools in Maryland have gotten, and that will affect the type of programs introduced. Just like soccer is to me in the East Coast is a major sport. Yes. I mean, they play it from Maine to Florida, you know, and what I like about it is, and especially the mothers like it better than football, is that the kids can start young, and they can participate in soccer where there's no, as far as gear is concerned, you can go out there and play soccer with shorts and shoes. Shoot, that's all you need, you know. So I'm glad to hear that you're going to try to introduce soccer out there at Bowie State.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to try to. That would be the sport if I were going to add one. What I want to first do is, we have 13 sports, and I need to fully fund those sports first, because you know, adding a new sport, that's talking about facilities and everything else. So I want to make sure our 13 sports are taken care of first, and then down the road we may look at.
So you have 13 sports?
13 sports, yes.
Okay, name them.
We have football, men's and women's basketball. We have men's and women's cross country, men's and women's indoor track, men's and women's outdoor track, volleyball for women, women's tennis, and women's bowling.
Okay, how many of those sports needs volunteers?
All of our sports need volunteers.
So you heard it right here on Ed Brown Show. If you want to volunteer, there's 13 sports out there. You can go and contact Mr. Goff, right? And he'll put you to work. Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, there's all types of ways to volunteer. You can be ticket takers. You can, you know, help usher people. You can, you know, come out there and be managers. We have all type of opportunities for individuals who want to be part of Bowie State University Bulldogs Athletics. Hey, that sounds good. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. They just assume you have to be a staff member in order to participate. But I knew that possibly anyone who want to volunteer to go out. And it was 13 sports out there. All you guys, you know, get out there and help Bowie State out by volunteering for the athletic program. Okay. I'm glad to have you here, and the next time we're going to have a trophy here. If I have to go up there and get it myself.
Well, hopefully next time I'm on, we'll be CIAA champions, and I'll bring some CIAA trophies.
Yeah, that's right. Why not? Because you're going down to Charlotte.
Yes.
Yeah, so we expect that.
Exactly.
You know? Well, in fact, when you come back, I'll have you on the show.
Okay.
So that's a lot of pressure on you. That means you say, oh man, Ed Brown. But anyway, I wish you a lot of luck there. And in your, this is your first endeavor as an athletic director.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And anything I can do to push your program, help the programs out at Bowie State, give me a call.
Will do. Appreciate you.
Okay. You heard it here on Ed Brown's show. Don't forget Bowie State and those flu shots. You got to do it. Volunteer. Everybody got to give something back. See you next time.